Hello everyone, a very good day. I bid to Dr. Noor Adwa, my fellow classmates, and everyone who's watching this presentation video. My name is MG.DIVAHSHINI. My presentation today focuses on governance, climate-related disclosures, and financial performance in Malaysia's dual banking system. It is a contemporary accounting research presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, the introduction for today is governance. CRD stands for climate related disclosures and financial performance nexus. The unique challenges in Malaysia's dual banking system, namely conventional banks and Islamic banks, whereby global standards versus Sharia compliance. The presentation for today systematically addresses 4 core questions of the assignment tied to my research, which are significance and novelty of my study, methodological approaches employed, theoretical and practical ramifications of my research concerns, and lastly, identify deficiencies and solutions. Therefore, it explores governance and CRD practices within Malaysia's dual banking system, focusing on balancing global sustainability standards with localized ethical and cultural requirements. With that, ladies and gentlemen, let's focus on the first question, which is about significance and novelty of my study. It addresses global challenges like climate change and financial resilience while incorporating ethical governance and Sharia compliance. The key contributions include extending governance theories and leveraging advanced technologies like blockchain and AI. AI stands for artificial intelligence, which is very common and not jargon anymore, especially in today's world. Moving on, question number 2, regarding methodological approaches. My research is all about mixed methods approach, meaning to say we do have quantitative as well as qualitative methods. As for quantitative, regression analysis, structural equation modeling, shortly known as SEM. As for qualitative methods, document analysis, semi-structured stakeholder interviews, for data sources from annual reports, sustainability disclosures, as well as governance charters. For technological integration, which is very important and fundamental, especially for my research study, we have blockchain to ensure data immutability and transparency. As for AI, it's all about automation, ESG compliance checks, and predicting financial risk. Therefore, with blockchain and AI, it enhances further the CRD transparency and analytical precision. Question number 3 is all about theoretical and practical ramifications. As for theoretical, there are 2 theories involved. Firstly, stakeholder theory, incorporating Sharia principles and ethical governance. As for institutional theory, governance adaptations to regulatory and cultural pressures. What are the practical implications? It's all about financial resilience, policy recommendations for both blockchain and AI in terms of enhancing data accuracy and transparency, predictive analysis for ESG compliance, as well as risk detection. It's very important, ladies and gentlemen, to understand the dual banking differences. Conventional banks focuses on quantitative metrics like carbon reduction. For Islamic banks, it emphasizes narrative-driven disclosures tied to Sharia. Therefore, all these governance models enhance financial resilience, improve CRD practices, and integrate emerging technologies like blockchain and AI. Next question, number 4, identify deficiencies. So there are 3 key points that we have to understand further, including a static view of stakeholder dynamics, limited exploration of evolving priorities like investors, regulators, communities, all these are stakeholders. As for cross-sectional data limitations, there seems to be no longitudinal analysis of governance evolution. For operational barriers, resource constraints and lack of ESG expertise. Therefore, addressing these gaps is vital for future research. Hence, the solutions to address the addressed or perhaps the stated deficiencies or limitations. First and foremost, dynamic stakeholder mapping by tracking evolving stakeholder priorities through longitudinal interviews. As for longitudinal research designs, analyzes governance responses to regulations. For example, having ISSB standards would be a great opportunity to analyze further. As for studying technological adoption over time, we have blockchain and AI. And lastly, for capacity building, partnerships with blockchain providers for cost-effective implementation, ESG training programs to build expertise in Islamic banks. Institutional capacity can be strengthened through blockchain partnerships and ESG-focused training programs. Therefore, this future research should address these gaps by adopting the necessary solutions that we have proposed over here. So lastly, the conclusion is divided into two: contributions and recommendations. This research bridges theoretical and practical gaps in governance in terms of expanding governance theories for dual banking systems, as well as proposing innovative governance frameworks for CRD improvement. As for recommendations, it provides actionable recommendations for sustainable finance in Malaysia's dual banking system and offers a roadmap for enhancing resilience and accountability. Therefore, it's important to understand the actionable strategies in terms of harmonizing global ESG standards with local ethics, enhancing financial resilience through advanced CRD technologies, and lastly, building scalable governance models for diverse financial contexts. Hence, that's it for my presentation for today. Thank you so much for listening. I greatly appreciate your time and attention. I'm happy to take any questions and discuss how these findings contribute to sustainable finance and governance practices. With that, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Dr. Noor Adwa, my classmates, and everyone who's watching this video. Have a great day.